Hey everyone, how you doing? I'm Dr. Helen. I'm an A&E doctor and an advocate for integrative wellness, as well as an animal aromatherapy specialist. So I love to use essential oils to support the health and well-being of myself and pets, and help educate people to do the same for their family, whether it's human or animal. So if you like what you're listening to, please hit the subscribe button or follow so that I can carry on creating more content, and let me know in the comments what you want to know about and if this has been useful. And if you'd like to get essential oils into your life, why not book in for a free chat with me or come to one of my classes to find out more about how oils can support you. Or maybe you've got them but you don't know how to use them. Well, that's okay too, because I can help you with general overviews or full consultations depending on your needs. So drop me a message and we can chat about what the best option is for you. Now, I wanted to share what happened to me a few weeks ago, because lots of people have been asking and I've been sharing it, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put it in a video and I'm going to share what happened. So I hurt my back. It was really bad, in a nutshell. And it literally, I had about a week where I couldn't move my right leg without lifting it up because the pain was too bad. And it all started, so sort of about the second week in March. I was driving up to Scotland, and it was my third trip in about 10 days. And I got up to Scotland, got to the campsite, got my van set up with my dogs, and I started to have, oh, that's a bit painful. And I was like, I don't know what I've done. And I just thought it was probably from the drive or something like that. And it just started to get worse as the evening progressed. So got my faithful deep blue rub, put it on and everything. But as the evening went on, it was just getting worse. And I was like, I don't think it was too low for my kidneys, but I drank a load of water just in case, because obviously I've been doing it. I'd done 3 long journeys in like 10 days and maybe not drinking enough. And it just wasn't getting better. Got my medical kit out, because I've got a good medical kit, and I got my, got paracetamol out, ibuprofen, the strongest codeine, which did absolutely nothing for me whatsoever, except make me feel incredibly dizzy. So I went to bed, took some Serenity soft gels to help me sleep, and I woke up at 4 a.m. in crippling pain. My tummy was so sore, which I put down to the codeine, giving me an upset tummy, and my back was really sore as well. So for my tummy, I took some Zengest internally and rubbed it on my tummy and put some deep blue there and everything, and that all sorted itself out. And then my back, and I put more deep blue on. But I woke up in the morning at 7 o'clock, because I had to actually get my dog in to the vet. It's a specialist vet up there at 9 o'clock, and I was in pain. And I was just like, I don't know what else to do, and I was thinking, I went through I've got loads of oils with me. I have all my dog's oils and things like that, because no painkillers had worked. And I'd messaged my colleagues, the oil medics, and I was like, and they could hear the pain in my voice. And I was like, ladies, any ideas what else I can do? So it was all about sort of supporting me and getting me comfortable. And I used a variety of different blends that I use for my dogs. And oils are all about restoring the body to balance. Okay, it isn't just like, taking a painkiller or anything like that. It's about restoring the body back to balance, and that's what I wanted to do. And slowly I put loads of different things on that I was using, and slowly, as 9 o'clock approached and I needed to get to the vets, my back actually started to be better. And by the time I actually got back from the vets, I was like quite comfortable, still a bit achy, but I went out for what is intended to be a walk, ended up being a 6K run with my dogs, because I was feeling so comfortable and it actually hurt less to run. Awesome. Got home, absolutely brilliant. Got home on that was the Wednesday evening. Anyway, Saturday went and did park run. And I actually got the fastest time I've ever done at Park Run 2028. So it's a superb run with my Canicross dogs. I'm just having Holly coming to join us here. And literally finished Park Run, started to walk to my van, and was like, oh. And I could feel the pain in my back. And got back home. It's really started to kick in by now. Fed all my dogs, sorted myself out. And I'm just like, oh, this is not good. This is not good. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a nice warm bath. Warm bath, ease my back. I put lots of different little oils in there, like Aroma Touch, Siberian Fir. I always like Lang Ylang after a run as well. It just really is calming and soothing. Did all that. got out the bath, dried myself off, put some deep blue on and everything, and it's like still not bad, and it was worse. And I actually had to lift my right leg up to put my sock on. I couldn't even get dressed. It had literally flared up that much. I had to call in sick for work. I was literally crying down the phone at work saying, I'm really sorry, I can't come in, I can barely walk. And they were like, Helen, do you need to come in? Do we need to get you an MR scan or anything like that? So, no, because there's no red flags. The red flags are things like bowel or bladder dysfunction, or if you've got loss of perianal sensation and things like that. So I didn't have any of the concerning symptoms. And if you're worried about back pain yourself, please speak to your doctor. If you're in the UK, you can ring 111. They'll probably send you to hospital. But get that checked out. But I just was literally in so much pain. And so I couldn't take any painkillers because nothing was working. And so I was like, I have got to find a way to get myself better. And there's Holly again. So what I actually did was I created 2 different blends of oils that work to support the musculoskeletal system. Okay, there's lots of different ones. Capaba was one that features because it works on the endocannabinoid system. The beta-caryophyllene in Capaba works on the endocannabinoid system. When the musculoskeletal system has CB2 receptors, which is what beta-caryophyllene works on. So used a lot of Capaba in there. And then so I had 2 blends, and I layered Capaba, and then I put deep blue over the top. So it's quite intensive, and it literally went from maybe a 10 out of 10 to maybe 9 out of 10. So not, we're not talking a magic treatment here, but what I actually did was every hour on the hour, I did this same thing. Okay. I layered my 2 blends that I'd made. I used loads of different oils, including soluble and yarrow pom, which might surprise you, but very, very great for the musculoskeletal system. Then obviously Capaba and deep blue. And I had another blend that I made up before that as well. And I layered it. So every hour on the hour, that concoction went on. And I also took oils to support myself internally. So I have my Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is obviously full of vitamins and minerals, but it's also very rich in antioxidants. And antioxidants scoop up the free radicals that cause inflammation. Okay, so I had those. And then I took the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex, which is another antioxidant-rich supplement. Also took Terrazyme, which are digestive enzymes, because if we take less pressure off the body to help digestion, it can actually push more energy towards healing. So that's what I needed to do. So I did that. And then I added in some DDR Prime, marjoram and Capaba to a little veggie capsule. And those are very good. Marjoram's very good for supporting the musculoskeletal system. Capaba internally, I had it topically and internally. Obviously, as I said, it works on the endocannabinoid receptors. And then I added in DDR Prime. Now, DDR actually stands for damaged DNA repair. It's very, very good for cellular health. It's chock full of oils that support that promote are antioxidant rich. That's what I'm looking for, antioxidant rich. So again, it was all going to contribute to a very, supporting my musculoskeletal system. And so I had that little blend about 3 times a day. And then I had obviously my Lifelong Vitality and the Deep Blue Polyphenols and the Terrazyme in the morning. And I did that. And so for the first day, I was every 2 hours. For the second day, I started to do 2 hours, then increased it to every hour. Sorry, first day every hour, then in the second day started to increase it to every 2 hours. And I was slowly getting improvement. By Saturday night, I was far more comfortable. Still probably about a 6 out of 10, but there was a gradual improvement. By Sunday, I was able to function a bit better. Sunday morning had been difficult. Because I'd felt better. Saturday, I'd carried my disabled dogs upstairs. Sunday morning, carrying one of my dogs downstairs, every footstep was painful. All the pain. Every step, and I just was holding it and thinking, I can't fall. So it's really still really painful. I had a slight flare on Wednesday. I think I'd just gone back to doing things a little bit too soon. But what was absolutely incredible, so this had started really badly on the Saturday. I went back to park running on the Saturday. Okay, a week later, I had no pain. It was all gone, absolutely all gone. It exceeded my expectations of what was possible. Now, I knew that the oils would support my musculoskeletal system because I know how effective they were, but this exceeded my expectations. And the key with things like this, with anything that you want to address with your health, it's about being consistent. Okay, that's the number one thing, is being consistent. You can't just sniff an oil and expect that, everything's going to be magic. It's about making consistent steps. So I will have just even for emotional health, timers on my phone that go off to say stop and breathe. And with my back, what I was doing is every hour when the clock literally went to the hour, that's time to do it, put the oils on, but being consistent. And then you can see the improvement, and it's all about the cumulative effect, okay, all about the compound effect and adding in. As I said, the first time I put them on, there was some easing of my my symptoms. It wasn't gone. I'm not going to lie to you and say, yeah, it was amazing, I put some oils on and woohoo. That isn't what happened at all. But over the course of the day, as I applied the oils on a regular basis, the compound effect helped to restore my musculoskeletal system back to balance. And it got me back running in a week. And within 2 weeks, I was competing in the season finale for the Canix Championships. And so it was absolutely incredible, because I didn't want this pain to interfere with what I wanted to do. I really wanted to get back doing what I love to do. And it was really debilitating, and I couldn't do it. And so I had to find a way to support my musculoskeletal system and get me back to balance. So that's really in a nutshell. Now, obviously, I can go into more detail about what the oils are, but it is a lot of the time it is specific to what you're needing assistance with. So it does depend. And I had to do a little bit of tweaking to work out what was going to be working for me, you know, and I tried it. And that's why I ended up with quite complex blends, because I was like, I'm adding in a bit of that, adding a bit of that. But there's lots of different options. And, you know, and I was just like, I'm hitting this hard because I want to get back to running. I don't want to be, you know, I haven't got time for this. This is what I go do. But there is loads of options. And that's I think, what for me, one of the most amazing benefits with oils is there's so many different ways that you can use them to support yourself. So if you'd like to know more about this, you know, do drop me a message, find out how I can help you. Like I said, if you want to get some oils, then do drop me a message as well, because I can help you getting those into your life, and I will help you come up with a plan. You get a proper consultation with me. You come up with a plan. We address your top 3 health concerns, because it's best to, you know, don't overload yourself with things. And we work, it's all about consistency. You get a plan, how to do it, and we build on that. So let me know if you've got any comments, anything you want to know. Otherwise, have a beautiful evening. Stay safe, stay well, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.